think somebody was following me. Then I realized I was running from myself. In disguise, same face, different story, hiding somewhere in the eyes. Tiny department, cracked tile, buzzing, fluorescent light, trying to wash away memories that survived the night. I kept pieces of myself in separate rooms of my head. The angry one, the guilty one, the one who wished he was dead. The kid who never got answers, the man who still asked why. The voice that said keep going, the one that wanted to hide. See, the mind got always, nobody maps correctly. Old conversations hanging like portraits to inspect me. Every regret got a chair at the table beside me. Every mistake still convinced it's entitled to guide me. You ever feel like your past learned how to talk? Like it follows your footsteps whenever you walk? Like somebody standing behind you in the dark? Then you turn around and discover it's your own thoughts. So it gets such another mental excavation, digging through years of resentment and fear, trying to figure out how they still ended up here. Every bar like a flashlight pointed in the dirt, cellar looking for the version of me that got left there forever. See, the anger wasn't evil, it was pain without direction. The sadness wasn't weakness, just a wound without protection. The monster in my stories wasn't hiding in the distance. It was built from every moment that I refused to listen. An artist from scars, a survivor from wreckage, a man trying to separate memory from message. There's a man in the bathroom mirror tonight, talking like he knows my life. Every question cuts so deep, I don't know if I should stay or leave. Mirror man, he breathes with me, thinks with me, speaks with me. Why does he sound exactly like me? Finally assembled all the pieces that were scattered through the years of the mental. Every version of myself sitting down at the table, no longer enemies, just stories that I wasn't able to understand. When the damage was fresh, when the panic was loud and the anger possessed, when I thought every flaw was a permanent stain. Now I know every scar was just proof that I changed. I spent years fighting shadows till the shadows got names. Spent years building prisons, then complaining about chains. The war wasn't outside, the battlefield was internal. The pocket wasn't fatal, it was teaching me survival. Now I stare at reflection and it stares right back. No fear in the eyes, no crack in the mask. Just a man in the history he finally accepts, standing face to face with everything he once repressed. Who are you? I've known you all along. So look away. Maybe he was never under my skin. Maybe he was never haunting me. Maybe every version I feared was trying to keep me alive. The man in the bathroom mirror doesn't scare me anymore. Now every whisper becomes a warning. Now every whisper becomes a warning. Every wound becomes a lesson. Every lesson becomes a voice. And every voice becomes mine. Becomes mine. say they're gone. I was 16 standing out in the rain by the liquor store, holding quarters in my palm like they could give me more. Last payphone on the block, dealer pain, get it torn, trying to call my old man, but he never picked up anymore. Every second felt heavy as a cinder block. Every car that drove by, made my heartbeat stop. I memorize excuses while I stared at the clock, like maybe he's just working, maybe he's not. See the city had a way of swallowing names, turning people into smoke to forget in their face. I was chasing at the shadows to a permanent maze, trying to find a little proof that I deserved a place. Everybody talks courage to the moment arrives, so you're scared of the number you've avoided your whole life. Fingers shaking on the buttons, but you're dead in the eyes. When a decision can divide, who survives and who hides. Don't move, just wait. I hear the doubt tone coming like a warning bell. Every story that I've ever tried hard to tell. No luck, no map, no guide. The scars and a stubborn pride. If I break, I don't fold like night, turn it back goodbye into something I can write. One call, one line, one chance. One voice could rewrite the past. One word, one truth, one night could change everything inside. One call, one breath right here. Everything I fear is near. If it hurts, let it appear. I got nothing left to fear. The phone finally clicked and I heard somebody breathe. No introduction, just a silence underneath. Like two ghosts in a tunnel digging through the breach. When I found what was left of a family. Said, how have you been? I said, you got a year. He laughed through the static of regret and disappeared. Every question stacked higher than the buildings by the pier. But resentment talks loud when you carried it for years. So I told him about mama in the night. She cried at the bills got taller while the couples got light. How I learned how to fight when there was nobody beside. How I built every dream from the wreckage inside. And the line went dead. Just the buzz and the why. No apology came in miraculous vibe. But the weight on my chest wasn't pulling me down. Cause the truth finally happened when I spoke it out loud. 3, 2, 1. Funny thing about closure, it doesn't always arrive with a hug. Sometimes it's just a quiet click and the realization that you've already survived. One call, one line, one scar. One wound can show who you are. If it breaks, let it break apart. I'll rebuild it stronger from the start. One call, one fear, one page. Turn the hurt into a stage. If I fall, I won't stay. I keep walking anyway. One answer, that's all it gave. One answer. One answer. One call. One call. One call. One call. One call. One call. One ring. Miss it. They're gone. Gone. I was 16 standing out in the rain, missing that van, missing the gun. I was 16 standing out in the rain, missing. I was 16 standing out in the rain, missing the gun. I was 16 standing out in the rain by a liquor store, holding quarters in my palm like they could give me more. Last payphone on the block and the pain getting torn, trying to call my old man, but he never picked up anymore. Every second felt heavy as a cinder block. Every car that drove by made my heartbeat stop. I memorized excuses while I stared at the clock, like maybe he's just working, maybe he's not. See, the city had a way of swallowing names, turning people into smoke and forgetting their face. I was chasing at the shadows to a permanent maze, trying to find a little proof that I deserved a place. Everybody talks courage till the moment arrives. Fingers staring at the number you've avoided your whole life. Fingers shaking on the buttons while you're dead in the eyes. When the decision can divide, who survives and who hides. Don't move, just wait. I hear the dial tone humming like a warning bell. Every story that I've ever trying hard to tell. No luck, no map, no guide. Just scars and a stubborn pride. If I break, I don't fold, I ignite. Turn a bad goodbye into something I can write. One call, one line, one chance. One voice could rewrite the past. One word, one truth, one night could change everything inside. One call, one breath right here. Everything I feared is near. If it hurts, let it appear. I got nothing left to fear. 16 standing out in the rain by the liquor store, holding quarters in my pawn like they can give me more. Last payphone on the block, yellow paint getting torn, trying to call my old man, but it never picked up anymore. Every second felt heavy as a cinder block. Every color drove by, made my heartbeat stop. I memorize excuses while I stared at the clock like maybe he's just working, maybe he's not. See the city hang a prayer, swallowing names, turning people into smoke that would get in their face. I was chasing out the shadows to a permanent maze, trying to find a little proof that I deserved a place. Everybody talks courage to the moment to arrive, so you're staring at the number you've avoided your whole life. Fingers shaking on the buttons, but you're dead in the eyes. One decision can divide who survives and who hides. Don't move, just wait. I hear the dial tone humming like a warning bell. Every story that I bury trying hard to tell. No luck, no map, no guide, just scars and a stubborn pride. If I break out of foot, I ignite, turn the bag goodbye into something I can ride. One call, one line, one chance. One voice could rewrite the past. One word, one truth, one night could change everything in sight. One call, one breath right here. Everything I feared is near. If it hurts, let it appear. I got nothing left to fear. Number 16 standing out in the rain like a liquor store, holding quarters in my pawn like they could give me more. Last payphone on the block, yellow paint getting torn, trying to call my old man, but he never picked up anymore. Every second felt heavy as a cinder block. Every thought that drove by made my heartbeat stop. I memorize excuses while I stared at the clock, like maybe he's just working, maybe he's not. See the city had a way of us swallowing the names, trying to people in the smoke that forget in their face. I was chasing up the shadows to a permanent maze, trying to find a little proof that I deserve the place. Everybody talks courage to the moment arrives, so you're staring at the number you've avoided your whole life. Fingers shaking on the buttons, will be dead in the eyes. One decision can divide or survive from who hides. Don't move, just wait. I hear the dial tone humming like a warning bell. Every story that I bury.
I said I'd write it. I said I'd explain everything, but years passed and the envelope stayed sealed.
Buried in the back of a closet, taking stubs, faded pictures. Every memory I lost with a letter with your name on it, folded at the bottom. Never mailed, never opened, never solved a single problem. I was 16 when I wrote it on a mattress on the floor, trying to find the words for what abandonment was for. Every sentence started honest and collapsed before it formed. Like my hands knew the truth, but my heart couldn't afford it. See, the pain wasn't loud, it was quiet and patient, like a stain on the wall, paper slowly changing the placement. Every day I carried questions without finding explanations, till the silence felt familiar and the hurt became contagious. I've been dragging that envelope through every stage of life, through the first bad breakup, through the long sleepless nights, through every victory that somehow still didn't feel right, like unfinished business standing just outside the light.
You ever hold on to something for years, knowing opening it means facing your fears? Handshake, but you still draw near.
'Cause healing starts when the truth appears. Let go, let go, let go. Move on, move on.
Yeah, so I finally broke the seal on a rainy afternoon, kitchen table, empty house, nothing else to do. Read every line like it came from somebody I knew, but forgot somewhere between surviving and growing up too. The anger felt smaller than I remembered. The sadness still there, but it wasn't forever. The kid in those pages sounded hurt, not bitter, just desperate for somebody to put the pieces together. I saw myself between every crossed out phrase, every sentence trying hard not to drown in blame. Every paragraph reaching through the years in pain, making future me not to stay the same. No slack, no stall, no disguise. Every truth surviving the lies. If I fall, I don't hide anymore. I face it directly and right.
Now hold on to the hurt forever.
Never let pain become your tether. Every scar leaves a mark to remember.
The scars on chains that bind you together.
Never stay trapped in yesterday. Never let
stand tall.
Settling, read it out loud to the air like I find a confession. Every sentence felt lighter the further I got, like years of pressure, escaping the locks. Forgiveness and forgetting it's accepting the weight. Understated some wounds were never yours to create. Every road that I walked in, every choice that I made, civil loss, and regardless of the cause of the play. In other words, hit different, the perspective changed. The hurt became wisdom, the loss became range. Every chapter I hated became part of the frame, and the frame became the person standing here today. Knocked down, yeah, I've been there, lost ground, yeah, I felt that. But the comeback is learning who you are after setbacks. That's facts. 3, 2, 1. Curls slow, watch those versions of myself disappear with the smoke. Every unanswered question finally letting me go. Every burden I carry becoming lighter somehow.
No fear, no doubt,
no change.
Every lesson speaking out loud.
If I walk through the storm and the rain, then I earn this name.
They can leave you, they can hurt you, they can fail to deserve you, but they can't.
Closure. Sometimes closure is something you write yourself from the bottom to the top. The hardest person to forgive might be the one staring back from the
This is it. The second they read the verdict, and everybody in the room finds out who they really are. This is the silence. I'm in the silence to counter the rise when the last time I hide and collides with the violence. Every excuse that I built as a shelter is suddenly melting and falling behind me. The room feels smaller, the air feels heavier. Every yak in the building got settled on mine. Every lie that I buried got built from the dirt and assembled in lines. I remember the nights in the basement apartment where mama was crying and counting the dollars. I promised I'd save us, but somewhere I traded the promise for armor. You ever feel like your life is a witness, like every decision is taking a stand, like all of the things you escape in the dark got a habit of finding you back in the end. Right now, no mask, no shield, no script, no deal, no yield. My heart like a drum and it's pounding the rails while the ghosts of my past keep revealing themselves. No slack, no stall, no lie. Every scar got a reason why. If I fall, I don't vanish. I drag every failure to daylight and make it testify. These are the courtroom lights. Everything hidden is coming to life. One truth, one name, one night, standing exposed in the white. These are the courtroom lights. No more running from what I denied. If you ever felt trapped inside, this is where you decide. Yeah, I hear the clock in the corner recording the story. The pages are turning, the memories forming, the mountain, the moments I try to ignore, but they gather like storms that return in the morning. See, the pressure was never the enemy, fear of myself was the penalty. Every regret was a resident living inside of my head, rent free. Now I'm a victim of jealousy, breaking the locks on the self that I built, making a weapon from sorrow and guilt. Every mistake that I made in the dark got engraved in the steel of my will. I don't wait for forgiveness to find me. I don't pray for the stars to align. I take every broken piece of the design and rebuild it by hand every time. 3, 2, 1. Never let down the judge, got a face like my own reflection. And jury's a room full of old perceptions. The sentence was never prison, it was learning to live with the lessons. No pause, no peace, no doubt. Every road that I took led out. If they wonder what redemption sounds like, it's the truth finally spoken out loud. You don't hide from the spotlight, you survive it. These are the courtroom lights. Feel them burn through every disguise. Every hand that push you aside can't define what's alive inside. These are the courtroom lights, where your wounds don't apologize. If you break, don't stay that way.
verdict. That's all it takes. One verdict. Yeah. A place. Used to watch blue lights paint the rain on my face. Every night had a siren, every meal had a race. Mama hit overdue notices inside a vase. I learned silence from walls that absorbed every scream, from a hallway that smelled like abandoned dreams. Teacher said I was gifted, I just scared at the seams, trying to stitch together nightmares that were split at the beams. See, the house had a language and it talked through the pipes. Little knocks in the dark every couple of nights, like a ghost with a ledger keeping count of my life. Every loss got recorded, every wrong got it right. Now I write what with the weight of 1,000 receipts for the wounds that were buried underneath the concrete. Every beat is a witness, every rhyme got a seed at the trial of the boy who grew up in the feet. You ever feel like the floor starts remembering? Every step got a shadow that's threaded in. Every second's another cold message embedded in. The skeletons hiding where hope should have been. Heart raced, eyes wide, don't blink. Every bad memory standing right over the sink, where I washed off blood that was never my own. Still the stain in my brain made itself at home. Now the past got a voice and it talks through static. Every thought acrobatic, every loss automatic. And I'm back in the attic where panic was plenty, trying to turn all the damage to something gigantic. Haunted, but I walk through the hallway. Haunted, hear the whispers always, carving every bruise into words that can all stay, turning every blackout into broad daylight. Haunted, but I never give in. Cornered, but I learned how to win. If the dark wanna drag me back under again, it'll find I'm the storm that it built from within. 20 years later in the house, still breathe through the cracks of my sleep, in the roots of the trees. Every dream got a door and it leads to the scene where a kid with a note always begging for peace. I remember the window when the heat got cut, had a coat in the kitchen where we ate from a pot. Mama swore we'd be fine and she knew we were not. Had a smile, made a courage in the stomach and not. So I carry a voice when I'm in a ring war. Every stage is another broken living room floor. Every crowd is a jury, every verse is a sword, and I'm still that same kid keeping the score. Maybe pain is a tenant that never moves out. Maybe fear is just a neighbor that circles the house. Maybe all of the ghosts wanna silence me now, but I learned how to make all the names in the sound. 3, 2, 1. Now the roof's coming off of the prison I built. Every memory melted and mixed with the guilt till it hardened the arm. And now I walk through the field with a heart made of scars and a will made of steel.
No sleep, no ease, no shelter. Whole past still spinning like a helter-skelter. If the story was written to break me forever, I rewrote every chapter and stitched it together. They call me haunted, I call it history. Every wound's another page in the mystery. Haunted, but I walk through the hallway. Haunted, hear the whispers always, carving every bruise into words that can all stay, turning every blackout into broad daylight. Haunted, but I never give in. Cornered, but I learned how to win. If the dark wanna drag me back under again, it'll find I'm the storm that it built from within. Still here, still standing, still writing, still becoming, still haunted, still breathing, still fighting, still becoming.
Listen, people think pressure destroys people. Nah, I watched it manufacture them. Town, smokestacks in the winter making gray clouds hang around. Dad work nights on the lines and his back started breaking down.
to know.
See, life wasn't teaching lessons, it was testing endurance. Every bill in the mailbox felt like another disturbance. Every setback tried convincing us we never deserve it. But I watch people bend without allowing themselves to break from it. Now every word I write got the weight of those years. Every rhyme forged hot from frustration and fear. Every wound became material. Every doubt disappeared when I realized pressure wasn't punishment, it was engineering. The factory made us. You can still hear it in the way that we speak, in the scars that we carry, in the promises we keep. When the world tries to break you, don't forget where you came from.
Stand tall,
Push through,
rise up.
boy, 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 boy. Fast forward years and the building got boarded shut. Windows shattered out, weeds growing through the parking lot. But every kid from the neighborhood still remembers what it meant seeing their parents survive when survival was rough. No slack, no shortcuts, no excuses, just hard hats and tired faces pushing through it. Every paycheck stretched thin before they even used it, yet somehow they kept finding reasons not to lose it. I learned resilience wasn't loud, it wasn't speeches. We were standing on a mountain shouting victory speeches. It was waking up exhausted and still practicing belief when nobody guaranteed you'd ever reach relief.
If I fall, I don't stay there. I've seen worse. I've been raised there.
I get stronger every time I face it. Every scar is a road I've taken. Every loss that I thought would break me turns into something that remakes. I get stronger, feel it in my veins, like the blood of the ones who stayed. If the world wanna test my name, I'll keep showing up anyway. Now I'm back with a factory that stood years ago. Empty lot, broken fence, nothing left to show. But I swear I can still hear echoes of the people I know. In the wind, moving through the rusted metal below. Old man Johnson from House 14, single mom working doubles trying to chase dreams. Teenagers talking big, well the future seemed like a train leaving town faster than they could reach. Every one of them left a piece in the foundation. Every struggle became part of the larger creation. Every failure became fuel for determination. Every generation handed down adaptation. Knocked down, yeah we felt that strain. Lost jobs, yeah we knew that pain. But every comeback hit like a freight train. Break chains and rebuild again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. I get stronger every time I face it. Every scar is a road I've taken. Every loss that I thought would break me turns into something that remains. I get stronger, feel it in my veins, like the blood of the ones who stayed. If the world wanna test my name, I'll keep showing up anyway. The factory's gone, but the people remain. The building collapsed,
The lesson stayed.
pressure shaped me. Work ethic raised me. Now,
Every time life gets heavy, I remember where I came from and keep moving. My father preached every Sunday about heaven, about forgiveness, about light. Nobody ever asked what happened when church ended. Small town, white church, standing
standing over the road, cross on the rooftop, secrets nobody told. Father in the pulpit, voice steady as gold. Then a different man appeared when the front doors closed. I remember every hymn, every verse, every prayer, every lesson about mercy floating through the air. But mercy never lived inside our house at night. Only silence and tension and unfinished fights. See, I spent years trying hard to be perfect. Thought if I behaved, maybe somehow I deserve it. Straight up report cards hanging proud on the wall. Still felt invisible, standing 5 feet tall. You ever carry expectations heavier than stone? Like your whole identity was never your own. Like you're trying to become who everybody needs, while slowly disappearing underneath. Rip, 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 rip. Every version of me trying desperately to fit into a picture frame that never quite fit. I was raised by the light, but I learned from the shadows. Trying to find myself down forgotten road. Every sermon said forgiveness, but nobody showed me how. So I learned it by surviving, and I'm learning it now. Father, do you hear me? Can you see me now? Every broken memory still echoes somehow. 18 and I left with a double backpack, $100 and a whole lot of anger intact. Every mile from the church felt like breathing again. But the things that chase you aren't always places you've been. See, I carry the voice of that town on my skull. Every judgment, every whisper, every impossible rule. Every time I made mistakes, I heard the old sermons return. Like guilt was a language I'd permanently learn. They said pray, but the pages became my confession. Every notebook filled with questions and aggression. If God was listening, maybe music was the method. Maybe pain had a purpose hidden inside the message. I spent years fighting ghosts with my fist in the air, till I realized most of them weren't even there. Just old fears wearing faces from another decade, still collecting rent in my head where they stay. 3, 2, 1. Mind racing through memory, trying to understand the difference between becoming somebody and escaping somebody. No medals, no miracles, just growth and a willingness to face the truth.
Maybe saints are just people who fell and got back up again. Maybe grace isn't given, maybe it's learned within. Maybe the child we were never really leaves. Maybe healing begins when we finally believe.
I was raised by the light, but I learned from the shadows. Every road I survived built the man that I know. Every wound became wisdom, every scar became proof that surviving the darkness can still lead you to truth. Father, do you hear me? History hears me now. Every broken melody still speaks somehow. Raised by the light, shaped by the shadows, still moving forward. I spent years trying to be good enough for a town, for a church, for a father. Then one day I realized the person I needed forgiveness from was me. Yeah. You ever wake up on the canvas, staring at the lights, try to remember what hit you? This one's for that. I was 17 at the gym on the east side, cheap gloves busted like a big dreams, bruised pride. Coach used to say, kid, life throws harder than these guys. Didn't understand it then, now I hear it every night. First fight, first loss, blood dripping from my mouthpiece. Crowd already leaving before they announce me. Sat alone in the locker room staring at sold out crowd. Funny how the people who ignored you scream loud when your picture on a poster 20 feet above the ground. But I still remember every night they counted me out. Every doubt, every act that they vanished, every door that closed. Every time I questioned if I was meant for this road. Every loss became a brick, every brick became a road. Every road led me somewhere, I was forced to grow. See, the belt wasn't memory, the journey was. The person I became while carrying what it was. The trophies gathered dust, the lessons never do. That's why I thank the losses more than wins I push through. Knocked down, I've been there, lost rounds. I felt that, but the comeback hits harder than setbacks. That's facts.
3, 2, 1.
Mine is survival mode, hard in revival mode. Every punch I absorb was a code I decoded. Now I load it inside every sentence I wrote and exploded. Go, go, no fear, no doubt, no change. Every tear turned fuel for the flame. If I walk through the storm and the pain, then I earn this name. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. You don't need a crowd to tell you who you are. Just get up. Just get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Stand up when the world says sit down. Stand up when your hope runs thin now. Every doubt that you get hit back twice. Make the darkness pay the price. Stand up, no fear, no shame. Stand up, remember your name. If you fall, rise up the same. Stand up and chase the game. From the floor, you don't become a champion. When you win, you become one. When you refuse to stay down, 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 down.
Don't sleep. They're outside the door. You hear them too? Yeah, yeah.
Room 204 at the end of the second floor hallway. Yellow wallpaper peeling off in the worst way. I checked in 3 nights ago, haven't slept since. Every time I close my eyes, I hear footsteps. Not loud enough to prove it, just enough to know somebody's pacing circles right outside the door. The old clerk downstairs swore nobody used this floor. Then why do I hear conversations through the walls? And I started writing everything down in a notebook. Time, sounds, details, every strange look. Found a name carved in the dresser with a pocket knife. Same name that appeared in a dream the previous night. Now the room feels smaller every hour I'm awake. Every shadow in the corner get a different shape. You ever feel like your mind starts building things from fear? Then they follow you so long they start feeling real.
Don't open it. Don't check. Just focus.
Second I heard knocking coming from the ceiling. If anything, there wasn't any room above the building. Told myself exhaustion probably caused a feeling till I found fresh fingerprints across the mirror gleaming. Every hallway camera somehow skipped an hour. Every employee acted strange when I brought it up. Every answer came rehearsed. Every smile sour like the whole motel had agreed not to discuss it. I found an old newspaper hidden on the floorboard. Story by the fire 20 years before. Family trapped inside the room directly next to mine. Only one survivor disappeared without a sign. Now every creak in the structure sounds deliberate. Every silence feels heavier than the noise in it. And every second that passes makes me think something's waiting for me to acknowledge it. I hear footsteps in the hall again, walking like they're my oldest friends. Every night the pattern never ends. Will I leave or stay with them? Footsteps that follow me know every part of me. If they're the enemy, why do they come for me? Footsteps that follow me know every part of me. If they're the enemy, why do they come for me? Third night, I pop a kite right at midnight. Emergency lights painted everything blood white. Saw a figure standing still at the far end. Didn't move when I blinked, didn't move when I ran. Got closer when the face looked painfully familiar, like a version of myself, but older and wary. Same scar near the eyebrows, same stare in the eyes, like somebody took my future and brought it alive. But then it spoke without speaking. I heard it in my head. Said you came here running from things you'll never address. Said the room ain't haunted, the building ain't cursed. You're listening the dark with my pulse racing, realizing every monster had my face. Maybe every door I locked was keeping myself inside. Every ghost I feared was a chapter I denied. It's you. It's always been you. 3, 2, 1. Go! Warden came in the hallway, looked ordinary. No fingerprints, no thinking nothing necessary. Went downstairs, asked the clerk about room 214. He looked confused and said that room doesn't exist here. Now my hands start shaking, heart starts sinking. Pulled out the key card, the number's missing. Maybe I imagined it, maybe I'm losing grip. Maybe the mind built prisons that forgets it did. No slack, no leash, no peace. Every truth gets buried beneath belief. If the voice in the back won't cease, I turn that voice into something I can teach. Maybe the footsteps were warnings, maybe the choices. Every time I ignore them, they get louder. I hear footsteps in the hall again. Now they sound like where I've been. Every doubt that was settling turned to lessons when I let them in. Footsteps, they build the road, carved every crack I know. If I stand here alone, it's because I chose to grow. Footsteps, they build the road, carved every crack I know. If I stand here alone, it's because I chose to grow. Footsteps were mine. I wasn't hiding from something chasing me. I was hiding from something waiting for me. Yeah. Everybody left eventually, so I stopped waiting by the window. Yeah. Yeah. Apartment smell like mildew and cigarettes. Mama said keep your head up while she buried stress. Boxes stacked to the ceiling, unpaid debts. I learned how to read bad news from facial expressions. Every friend that I trust, they moved on with the season. Every promise had a loophole, every goodbye a reason. People swear that forever till forever gets tested, then they vanish like they never even left an impression. I remember sitting up when the city went quiet, listening to trains in the distance like they knew where life is, while I'm stuck in the same room fighting a crisis, trying to convince myself survival was progress. You ever feel like you're the only one answering calls? Like everybody got somewhere to land when they fall? Like your name's the last picture still hanging on the wall, and you're holding the frame while it's breaking apart. You ever feel like nobody comes back for you? Like every goodbye leaves another crack in you. Like you're yelling through the storm but it passes through, so you learn how to carry the weight you do. No hand, no rescue, no safety net below, just me and the road. Yeah. 23 in the mailbox filled with final notices. Landlord knocking like fate with a list of ultimatums. Cupboards getting empty, stomach full of motivation, trying to turn desperation into transportation. See, I watch people fall when the pressure increase. Watch loyalty disappear when success got released. Watch family become strangers over jealousy. So I stopped looking outward and invested in me. But the future from scraps and unfinished plans were jobs that left grease and cuts all over my hands. Every setback became another brick in the foundation. Every loss became fuel for determination on my own. Not because I wanted it, because Cause life kept handing me silence and expecting me to survive in it. Blood on the floor, I still wanted more. Nobody opened the door. I learned the hinges, learned the lock. Now I build my own front porch. I remember every name that disappeared in the fog. Every conversation ended with a shrug. Every night I stared at ceilings asking God. But the strongest lessons always came wrapped in loss. Now the loneliness don't scare me anymore. It's the classroom where I learn what endurance is for. Every scar's a coordinate. Every wound's a landmark. Every chapter that hurt me left a map through the dark. I don't fear being alone anymore. That's where I met the version of me nobody could destroy. On my own. On my own. On my own. On my own. Break, 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 go. One. Break, 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 go. One. Break, 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 go. 1, 3, 2, 1. Being alone was a punishment. Then I realized it was training. No chains, no fear, no doubt. Every fire in my chest burning out loud. If they ask me what resilience looks like, tell them it's signs, it's only. Nobody saved me, nobody carried me. That's why nobody can bury me. On my own, still standing through every rise and fall. Every scar survived it all. Now my voice shakes every wall. On my own, no hand to hold. Heart turned iron, soul turned gold. Let the whole world know I survived the cold. On my own. On my own. On my own. Was never abandonment, it was preparation. They wanted silence. Instead, they created a voice that learned how to survive it. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. I was standing in the hallway with peeling paint on the railing. When I went through the cracks and the landlord kept failing. Mama worked double shift, came home looking palin'. Still smile like the shit wasn't already selling. See, the fridge had a language, it hummed when it was empty. The lights got cut twice. Nobody came to help me. Every night I heard arguments leaking through the venting. Like the whole building carried different forms of resentment. Pressure wasn't pressure, it was rent at the first of the month. A collection notice folded up and stuffed in the trunk. A little kid learning fear before learning to trust. Trying to act like everything was fine when it wasn't. You ever feel like the world already made up its mind? Like your name got attached to the bottom of the line. Like every dream got a price and you're short every time. Still I looked at the sky and decided to climb. Stand up, don't fall, push back. The walls were closing in, but they couldn't hold me in. Every bruise became a blueprint. Every loss became a win. No sleep, no peace, long nights, trying to find my own light. Now every scar tells a story loud, and every storm made me stronger now. I stand tall through the fallout. I don't disappear when doubt shouts. If life wants war in my front gate, I'll give it everything I got now. Fast forward years and the building got torn apart, but I still carry pieces of it hidden in my heart. Every crack step, every hallway, every parking lot, every lesson that I learned from heaven, almost nothing. I remember old Mr. Harris on the second floor. Veteran with shaking hands and medals in the drawer. Said the world's gonna hit you harder than before, but your choices matter more than what you're fighting for. So I kept those words when the pressure got ugly, when friends disappeared and success didn't love me, when people switched sides and the headlines judged me. When I looked in the mirror and barely could trust me. Now I'm writing every chapter with a different vision, turning every bad decision into ammunition. Every condition I lived in became part of the mission. Every wound left behind became proof of persistence. I've been low, I've been doubted, been stranded, built myself
survive the longest aren't always the strongest. They're the ones who refuse to surrender their story. I came from a place they forgot. I carried the weight that they dropped. Every time they counted me out, I found another way out.
You can bury a dream, you can bury a name, but you can't bury the will to rise Everybody thinks they know the story. They only know the version I let them see. Upstairs and stare at the cracks in the drywall at night. Apartment above the laundromat machines rattling below. Sounded like 1,000 tiny earthquakes shaking the floor. Mama thought I was sleeping, I was counting every fight, every bottle on the counter, every slam door in the night, every promise that dissolved before the morning arrived. Learning early how to bury things and act like I'm alright. So I got good at performing, good at saying I'm fine, good at turning every warning sign into a punchline, good at hiding every storm cloud behind sunshine, till the mask fit better than my own face. Sometimes you ever feel like nobody notices the damage, like they love the entertainer but ignore the panic, like you're drowning in the deep and waving both hands, and everybody thinks you're dancing. Stay calm, stay quiet, stay hidden. Nobody knows where my head goes at night, when the room gets dark and I lose the fight. Every scar got a story I don't recite, every wound stays covered from the spotlight. Nobody knows what I carry inside, all the tears that got buried alive. If I crack, I don't let it show, that's why nobody knows. Nobody knows. Fast forward years, got a crowd taking every word. Funny how the loudest rooms can leave you feeling unheard. Everybody see the stage, nobody see the work of the nights I spent convinced I didn't deserve it. I still talk to the old versions of myself in my head, the kid by the window, the one under the bed, the teenager pacing circles with impossible dread, trying to outrun thoughts that kept matching his steps. See, pain's got a talent for changing his clothes. Sometimes it's rage, sometimes nobody calling your phone, sometimes it's success and still feeling alone in a house full of people feeling nobody's home. But I learned every memory loses power eventually when you drag it from the shadows and force it to speak. Every chapter that haunted me became part of me. Let the ghosts pay rent when they live in my speech. Stay calm, stay quiet, stay hidden. 3, 2, 1.
just hear what survived it.
Outside the mall at night, cold wind, loose change in my pocket held tight. Saw a fountain glowing blue underneath the lights. People tossing coins and making wishes as they pass by. Mama said, what you wish for? I lied and said a bike. Truth was I wished the shouting at home would stop tonight. Wish the bills would disappear, wish dad would stay. Wish somebody could explain why good things walked away. See, I thought wishes worked like magic when you're young. Didn't know life speaks a language different from what is sung. Didn't know every dream comes attached to a cost. Didn't know every map gets redrawn when you're lost. Now I look back at that kid by the fountain edge, throwing all his hope into the water and holding his breath. Every coin was a prayer, every prayer a test. Every test became the person standing here obsessed. You ever feel like the world keeps moving while you're stuck? Like everybody else got handed better luck. Like you're reaching for the stars with empty pockets and trust. And you learn determination matters more than enough. Wish hard, stay scarred, don't quit. Bring every doubt to the page and turn it into a script. Every setback becomes a chapter. Every chapter becomes a brick. Every brick becomes a road when you refuse to quit. They said throw a coin, make a wish in the water. So I wish for a future a little stronger. Wish for the strength to survive getting older. Carry the weight when the world got colder. They said throw a coin, make a wish in the night. So I wished for the courage to continue the fight. If every dream falls apart before it's born, I'll build another one by dawn. Yeah, later I walk past the same old fountain. Different city skyline, different mountains. Money in my pocket now, crowd around me. Funny how success still leaves questions surrounding. Saw a little kid standing exactly where I stood, staring at the one like I understood. Holding one last coin like his future depended on a circle of metal and rare. Descending maybe think, maybe wishes ain't what we believe. Maybe they're promises we make before we leave. Maybe every dream starts with something unseen till somebody decides to chase it relentlessly. Every lesson became part of the architecture. Every failure became part of the lecture. Every scar became evidence pressure. They neither destroy you or help reconstruct you. I'm twisting perspective with wicked precision, looking at life through a different decision. The dream wasn't granted, the dream was pursued, and pursuit was the thing that made it come true. They said throw a coin, make a wish in the water. So I wish for a future a little stronger. Wished for the strength to survive getting older. Carry the weight when the world got colder. They said throw a coin, make a wish in the night. So I wish for the courage to continue the fight. If every dream falls apart before it's born, I'll build another one by dawn.
Some people wish for money, some wish for fame, some wish for miracles to suddenly change everything. I learned a wish is just the first sentence, the rest is written by effort.
One last time, dropped a coin, watched the ripple spread, and finally understood the water never changed my life.
The decision did. Yeah. Every dream starts small.
Every dream has a cost. Every dream gets tested before it gets born.